There a new type of scam hit in the UK. I thought I would blow the whistle on this one because I can't find any information about it. My name's Andy, I am the Code Rebel, and I thought I would do a quick take on this one. The other day, I bumped into my neighbour and he mentioned that they're having a lot of trouble at the moment because they've been getting letters from companies' house about a business they've set up. So he checked the business and it's been registered to their address. It's two individuals registered as directors from Bangladesh. Seems to be the running theme, people from Bangladesh. So this isn't, it's a dead giveaway, really. And then I thought I'd check because I don't know. I can't find any information on this online or how public it is. So I did a quick search of the postcode on company's house and I found there's another person down the street who also is running a company. It doesn't sound like a very North Yorkshire British name for a company. It's not a typical one that they run it. So I checked and lo and behold, it's someone else from Bangladesh is registered there and they have a company at a random address in Wales. So that's one postcode I've checked and I've spotted two of them. And there's a lot of postcodes in this country. Anybody, I think, this street spans two postcodes where places in America, a postcode may span an entire city. Here, we know where that postcode is. They're quite specific. So, yeah, it kind of struck me that this might be a massive problem and a lot of scam going on. But basically, I think what they're doing is they're registering a company to an address here. They're just paying the £20 to register and the government's taking them and going, thanks for the 20 quid. Here's your company registered at this address. They're not having to prove the address to register. And you're having to jump through a lot of hoops to prove it's not your company and you're not doing stuff and it's been, it's been fraudulently registered, bluntly. So, I don't know. The running theme seems to be it's people from Bangladesh that are listed as directors. They're obviously different companies, but the other person down the street, it was bin day. And as I was driving to work, I noticed her coming out to collect the bin. And I'll just say she didn't look like a bloke from Bangladesh. Typically, looked like a vulnerable old person. So, this is quite a harsh scam, especially if they're going to register a company, register for bank details, presumably take on business loans with a business bank account that they're applying for. They're going to run up a load of debt, and because it's registered as a limited company, they can then dissolve that, maybe write off the debt. But either way, it doesn't matter because it's tied to your address. So if debt collectors come looking for stuff and looking for money, it's all tied to your address, isn't it? So stay vigilant. If you're receiving letters from companies' house or from banks that are to a random company to your address, you need to get on this. If you're in the UK, you need to report it to Action Fraud. You need to call the local police. You need to call company's house and you need to call all the banks and lenders that are sending the letters. Don't just put return to sender or not known at this address and send it back. Be proactive and stop these scammers before they tie a load of debt to you or your property or anything like this. I know this is off topic for my channel. I thought I would blow the whistle on this because these are innocent, hard-working people that are then, all these scammers have thought of a different thing to do now. And I can't find any information on Google with it. Is it? We'll have a flick over. I've been Googling various things. UK registered business to your address scam. Can't find anything. Let's business registered incorrectly to my address, UK. I don't know whether this is. Yeah, you can report a company using your personal details there. And again, this is a crime. It's not an innocent thing. You don't just select an address randomly in a different country, in a wrong street, in a wrong postcode, and yeah, that's completely confirmed and done, and you register a company to that. That's not what's happening. What's happening is these people are selecting addresses or postcodes at random, registering a business to it, and yeah, just hoping they kind of get away with it, and people send the letters back and ignore them, and this isn't for me, I'll put it in the bin. Don't do that. If you're getting random posts, be vigilant on this, do something about it, and, report them, get the investigation started, and let's have a clamp down on this before it gets going. Have a good kind of look into it. I mean, the other thing I was thinking is it would be kind of funny to prove your address to the bank, get their bank details and the new bank card, and then go and take all the money that they've scammed, and then tie it all back to them because it's not you, is it? Just, take that and have it. But then you're probably liable for all that money. God knows what they're doing. I'm willing to bet it's all involved with the call center scams, and it's a new way of funneling that money somewhere else and kind of, money laundering it. I don't know. I'm not fully up on what exactly they're doing. I just noticed this, and it seems what I Google, it's not a well-published scam. So, yeah, that's it. Be vigilant, people, and have a look out. And if you are getting dodgy bank and dodgy company addresses, report it. Report it to the police. Report it to Action Fraud UK. Don't just ignore them. Don't send them back. Be proactive and make sure you don't get tied with that debt, with any of what they're doing. Just make sure there's a good record all over. And like I say, I've just noticed straight off that there's 2 in this postcode. So if that's, I don't know how to extrapolate that out into numbers of houses in the UK. Again, I don't prepare these videos. I just rant them off the cuff. So yeah, be vigilant. It's probably a lot of people out there have been done by this. And this is the problem with the scammers and the fraudsters. It's a multi-million-pound operation now, and it's not just one odd person sitting in the bedroom thinking up an idea. These are multi-million-pound scumbags, and they're doing stuff like this. So, yeah, get it reported. And I hope you're all kind of safe. Nobody's getting victimized in this. And, it's just another load of shit coming up to Christmas, isn't it? And people doing bad things. And the problem is, it's not the rich people that are getting targeted. It's the retired, the poor, the vulnerable, as it always is. Just make sure you don't lose your life savings and have your home repossessed and God knows what, because you know, it could happen and it could be a nightmare for you. And meanwhile, they've run off. So be proactive with this one and make sure it gets clamped down on to the point it's just not worth doing anything. But I thought I would do my part with this, blow the whistle on it and get it kind of exposed, because I can't find, wherever I Google, I can't find information. And I just wanted to highlight how important it can be to report all this. So that's it. Hopefully this has helped someone. Share it around if you know someone. If you check down your personal postcode after you've seen this on, just look it up on Companies House. Check your postcode. If you see any suspicious looking, you know, businesses registered some of these addresses, make sure you speak to the person in the address that you know lives there, and, you know, try and protect each other with this one, because it could be nasty, is all I'm saying. So, yeah, bit of another shitstorm video, but hopefully, if I save one person with this, or one person manages to not get done, it was all worth it. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Buy me a coffee. I'll see you next time.